Hello and welcome to Survive the Unexpected with your host Frank Pacino. As usual, my partner in crimes, man Brian and James Hansen, also joined me for the Survivor 43 draft, and we had a couple of guests join us as well. We had Vreeland, Ed, and Michael. We did kind of go through a little bit of nonsense after the draft. Feel free to listen. We talked about some orgs. We talked about some Survivor season, Survivor winners, and such. So we did go on a little bit longer than I planned, but it was a lot of fun. So I'm going to leave it, of course. I just want to say, if you like the podcast, please give us a like, subscribe. It will mean a lot to us. Follow us on any of our social media platforms. It's all in the bio. But thank you guys for watching. Now let's get into the video. Go ahead.
All right, we don't have any intro, whatever.
Oh.
Okay. So basically, I think this cast could be a mishmash of 41 and 42. So I really didn't like 41. I really liked 42, so I feel like it could go either way just based on like the little bit of like pregame videos and stuff I watched, but I followed a lot more of the 42 ones than this one. Like I listened to a lot of the interviews. This one I just basically watched like a minute long like Instagram clip. But my first pick, because there's no way he's gonna get back to me, I'm going with Owen. I think he might have been an orator. Like Edmo was in some group chat with him, but like who just based on like his minute long video, he gave me good vibes, and yeah, I think he was first on my board, and I have the first pick. So I don't think he would have been a lot of your all's first picks, but I think I would have snagged him in the first round, even if I had like the fourth or fifth pick or something. So
in my work,
he wouldn't have gotten back to me.
In my work Survivor draft thing, he also went first.
Yeah, I mean, he checks the boxes off. Like, I don't think he's like the biggest physical threat, but he could be an asset in challenges, and I just think he's gonna be really smart, and he's a huge super fan of the game. Like that does worry me a little because like you see someone like Zach, who just kind of like that. I wouldn't say that's necessarily what did him in, but like some super fans, it doesn't really matter if you're a super fan. Like they don't care about that. But I think that Owen is going to have a really good mind for the game. And I think he's not going to be like the biggest threat either, like physically, but he's going to be good enough. So I think he'll be able to like get by with that. I think he's going to be smart and be able to figure shit out. So yeah, I think he's solid first pick.
At first glance, you think, is Wu playing again?
Yeah, he said, but he said that too in his thing. But like, this guy is way smarter than Wu. Like, no doubt in my mind.
Rock is smarter than Wu, but
yeah, exactly.
Oh, come on, guys! You guys are mean.
No, come on. Wu was an idiot. Like we can't do that.
Nice guy, but just it's not.
Yeah, I mean he's
in the brain.
He's a likable guy, like cool guy, but like no, like you can't. The game he played was very like Spencer said. He was like a dog who listened to his master and did whatever he said. So I mean that's pretty much.
Oh my god!
I don't know if he was my top pick, but he's definitely in my first, like one of the handful I wanted.
Yeah, so I mean, I just he gave me the best vibes. Just I didn't listen to any pregame interviews besides like that minute long thing, and Owen was the one who gave me best vibes. So I mean, I don't pick for a while, so I knew he wasn't going to get back to me. So yeah.
Okay, Amanda, who you got?
I don't know. I'm thinking here. So I think I'm gonna pick. See, I can't really see it because it's like really small on my screen. Give me. See, I don't remember their names either right now. I can't tell. I'm like looking. I'm trying to.
There's a thing with the names in our chat though. If you just want to look at
I know, but if I exit out, it'll shut me off. Like what?
Okay.
Look, I'm gonna go ahead and do it, but you'll see. Can you guys still hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but you can't see me, right?
Yeah, you can still exit out and look at like the chats
See, every
still.
time I tried to do this before on my other phone, it would like, I don't know, completely exit out. Okay, then let me look at, this makes it easier. Oh, Jesus, we talked a bunch today. Okay. I'm going to pick, as my first pick, I'm going to pick Cassidy. Cassidy, girl, but she's not like the prettiest girl in the tribe. She seems like she could at least. I know that sounds funny, but you know what I mean. Like she's not overly pretty to the point where people think she's
I mean,
dumb. That's what I'm worried about.
she's like pretty good looking. Like she's pretty. I mean, say like I
She
wouldn't.
is. I think that she could hide though in the pre-merge and not really be like. She looks like she's active enough to do some challenges, but she doesn't look like she sticks all the way out like a sore thumb. So I'm hoping she can ride at least through merge a little, like through pre-merge really well, and then get to merge and play dominant.
I have a tough time seeing she's gonna survive.
Well,
She's
we'll
a designer.
So we've seen crazier professions win.
I don't know. We'll see. I don't know.
Mm,
I feel like that girl's not gonna last very long. Let me
Yeah.
rephrase that. I think she might last very long, but I don't see the win equity with this girl.
Hey, I've seen worse people win. I'm not worried about that. I'm just saying who can get through the game. Who can get through the
Oh yeah.
game?
So
We've
to
seen
clarify, we go by points of position you've been eliminated, not just
That's
the
right.
winner. So picking somebody that might just be a GOAT isn't totally a bad thing either.
Maybe not for first pick, but I'm not knowledgeable enough on this cat. I didn't know preseason planning, so I'm going in blind.
Unless they go home in a crazy way, like what was it Jenny did?
Yeah.
That's what I
Yeah.
call her, the GOAT pick.
That was crazy.
After your original GOAT pick got snatched.
Yeah. To be fair, that wasn't her fault.
No, it wasn't at all. She got very screwed.
I don't know. We'll see how she goes. I don't have very high hopes for this girl. I'll be honest with you. From what I've
I don't
seen.
think a lot of these women stand out to me, really. If I'm being honest.
Well, anybody else have anything to say about Cassidy, the designer?
The
I picked her
designer.
in my
I hope she wins. I hope she wins this whole fucking game, you asshole. I hope she does this just because
I
you're
didn't
making fun
hate
of
her,
her
like-
being a
I
designer.
thought she was gonna be there for my second round pick.
I didn't hate her like 1 minute thing. Like she seems like she wants to like play with some sort of like strategy, but I mean, I'm sorry, Amanda. I think it was kind of a reach. Like your second overall pick.
I told you I'm going in blind. I didn't fucking do any preseason planning. I'm about as blind as this cast as I am.
Well,
all the others I've seen.
Barely did either. I only watched that clip I sent you guys, which was like
I don't
60
even remember
minutes
their
between
names.
18 Castaway. So yeah, that's all I saw.
All right.
The girl's been busy.
All right, Ed. Who we picking?
So when I saw this cast and was looking at jobs, I said, this is the guy I gotta choose. I'm going with Cody and his elevator sales.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I'm dead.
That's funny. That's what sold you on him is his elevator sales.
He's 35, which is a good age. His adjectives that he used to describe himself was optimistic, charismatic, and fearless. So hopefully he proves all three of those words. Otherwise, I don't think it's looking good for him.
So it wasn't the fact that his last name's Ass Muncher. That wasn't why.
It helps, right?
I was gonna ask Ed. So can he get it or no?
Yeah.
No, so could I say
Obviously.
something about Cody?
Yeah.
I think he's either going to like flame out really early, or he's gonna like be like a force like to be reckoned with. So if he doesn't have like that like Brad or like let me think of someone else like recently. I don't even know. Like I kind of see like the Brad vibes from him and one other person on this cast. So like I feel like that could happen, but if he finds his footing and has the right alliances, I think he can actually be like a force in the game. So I don't think it's a terrible pick.
So I'm very excited. My winner pick of the season is still there. So I get my first overall. Hopefully I am correct because that'd be great value here. And I'm picking Elizabeth. I think she is going to be social enough. She's intelligent and she's athletic. She rock climbs and all that. So I'm all over this girl. She's my winner pick for the season.
Elizabeth.
I mean, she's in that prime age range. I feel like.
Yeah.
Perfect age range, 31. So like she's not somebody who's immature, who's had some life behind her. I think the early, like around the 30s, like late 20s, early 30s is probably prime Survivor players
I
most
would
of the
agree.
time.
I feel
I
like
agree.
they seem to do the best.
Mhm.
Young players end up doing something stupid a lot of times. Old players just get booted for
Left
being
behind.
bad players.
That
So
or
you
they
picked
just get tired out.
Yeah.
Ellie.
Ellie, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You said Elizabeth. I thought of her as Ellie. That's why I was kind of confused. But okay. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
a
Ellie.
great pick. Great pick.
So yeah, I'm ecstatic. I hope she proves me right, and yeah, takes all the way. I'll definitely do good for my draft. So it's up to you, Michael.
All right. I was thinking of going one way, but now I'm thinking that this person might be available with my next round pick, so I really hope Vreeland doesn't snag them from me. But I will go with Gimme James.
James Jones. James Jones.
Go
He's
with
an
your
event
other pick.
planner.
James
Whoever
Jones.
you were thinking, pick them instead.
Just watching some of the pregame stuff and reading it, I feel like James just has his head screwed on straight. And I feel like even though he's a little like closer to 40 than he is 30, I still feel like that's mature enough where he's going to be fine. I think he'll hold his own in challenges, and as long as he just be able to keep up with the game, I feel like he'll be totally fine.
Yeah, I really I like that he says one word to describe him is self-aware. So hopefully that is true, because if you're self-aware in these games, that's very beneficial. So hopefully he does well.
Right.
See,
I like him.
I liked him. I just thought he seemed, maybe he could prove me wrong. I thought he seemed a little vanilla, like with his just. I only watched like a minute video of everyone, like I said, but he didn't totally stand out to me. But he is like, I mean, this is a younger cast now, so I feel like anyone who's over the age of 25 really has a good chance, and he's like closer to 40. So I feel like the real young people I wouldn't really give a good chance. So I don't think it's a horrible pick for that reason. I just think he seems a little vanilla. It's just all I thought from it.
Right, sometimes vanilla is not bad.
No,
Not
Yeah,
always,
especially-
yeah, but
No, it's
Especially if you're going for placement points.
Yeah,
vanilla is
exactly.
Like I'll be stunned if he does not make merge.
Yeah, and I'll agree with that. I think like I don't know how much of a power player he's going to be, but I think he's got a good chance to make the merge, and I think with his starting tribe, I think that they'll be fine. And if they don't swap again, like really only like one or two people are going to go, and it's probably not going to be him. So yeah,
Unless he does something stupid like Daniel did.
yeah.
Oh, for
but
sure.
I mean, that takes someone like Daniel though. So
yeah. Oh man, Daniel, I can't believe I picked him. All right, Vreeland, I see you lost somebody you really wanted. So who's
Well,
your two picks?
I was definitely going to pick James there. And now I guess I'm going to end up picking the same person I picked with my first pick in my other draft, which I didn't really want to do, but given how you guys have chosen to make your picks, I don't feel like I have much of an option here. So with my first one, I'm going to go with Dwight.
That was the other one I was thinking.
Good pick. Yeah, I see. I liked him over James.
Well, I wanted to get both, so
Yeah.
I guess that wasn't happening regardless.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I like his little bio thing. He sounds like he's going to do well. He looks like, I mean, I feel like he's going to do well in challenges, which should help him at least get to merge, if anything.
Yeah. He's a big athletic guy that
yeah.
is definitely going to help him out.
And I
especially
think
early
he's a
on.
Stanford student too, or something. So he's definitely really smart.
Yeah, and if he wants to mimic his game after Wendell, who won, I mean, go for it. I'm here for that.
Yeah,
You think his dom would be
some Wendell?
All right, now with my second pick, this is where it gets a little more complicated because I have I don't know. I'm looking at 3 girls who all could go far or all could just be booted right off the bat. I feel like so that'll be interesting. But I'm going to go with Noelle.
She's a lock for the merge, like easily.
For sure.
Vreeland really took 2 people I wanted on my team.
See, it's just any experience we've had with like amputees, they haven't done so well. Doesn't mean she won't, but
I mean, I get that, but she's apparently like an athlete, amputee athlete or something. So like,
she's a Paralympian.
Yeah. So
yeah, and she's a gold medalist, like Paralympian. So
right.
I feel like she'll be able to overcome that, and no way they get rid of her before the merge. But I feel like once like the threats start to go like final like 11 to like final 7, final 6, I feel like she'll be targeted because like they know if she gets to the end, like they're going to give her the money.
Yeah, the story's too good. I don't see her winning at all.
Yeah.
No.
I think it's good value points or like placement points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I was going for winner only, she would not be picked by me because I agree. I don't think they would let her get to the end because the story.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
but for this format, I think it's fine.
All right, Michael, back to you.
All right. Well, I'm going to adopt the Justine Vreeland method here, and I'm going to take a GOAT, someone who I think will be a GOAT with this pick. Give me Lindsay.
All right.
I think if she survives that tribe that she's on, I don't see her not making it to at least Final 4.
That was my thinking, is that she'll be like Lindsay from last season, and she'll make a deep run.
She kind of reminded me of like Chrissy from her.
Yeah.
And that's I was planning, honestly, if she got back around to me, that would have been maybe my pick because I thought people wouldn't have been as woke on her. But I think that's an excellent pick. I think she could be a very good player in this game.
The only thing I would say is I feel like this cast is pretty young.
Oh yeah, they've all been recently though, and like we saw Mike and stuff.
Yeah,
he's the oldest on a tribe.
Yeah. Which I mean, I don't know, if the young people just came together, because we've seen that happen before, where they're just like, oh, yeah, well, that person's the oldest, let's just vote them.
Yeah, so I think Michael might have even said it I would be worried about her if the first time she goes to tribal, but if she can get past that and get a good alliance,
she'll be set.
Yeah, exactly. But you are right. At times, they could go for the older people early, especially with a cast as young as this one. So yeah.
My problem is if it was 2 tribes of 10, I'd feel more confident in her than the 3-tribe format.
Yeah, it's easier to get
the big worry.
3-tribe format, really.
Because it's easier to say she was on a tribe with Mike, and it's easier to be more to blend in when there's somebody as old, if not older than you, than being the oldest on a small person tribe, small amount of people tribe. So
I will say that even though she is the oldest on her tribe, it's not like there's a bunch of 21, 22-year-olds. I think it's
right.
Look at the ages now: 25, 26, 28, 36, 37, and then her at 42.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, say they lose the first challenge and she struggles even remotely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're gonna pin her as the old one and boot her.
Yeah.
Right. They're gonna be like, oh, she's old. She's only gonna get worse as this goes.
No, that's fair.
Yeah. So I'm gonna take this person because they were all over the promo video they did for the trailer for the season. His story is really good. Survivor's gonna eat it up. And yeah, that's why I'm choosing Jesse.
Oh,
No,
fuck
I
you.
wanted Jesse.
That's who I wanted. I knew he wouldn't get back to me,
Fuck.
but yeah.
I thought he would get back to me.
No, so
You nerds.
my top three was Elizabeth, Jesse, and Owen. So I think Jesse was all over the trailer, and now it could just because of his story, or he could have a very important role within the season.
You
So
study too much, Frank.
I know, it's ridiculous. How do you have
I'm
time for
out
this
here
stuff?
just like looking at these people at their picture and like, all right, this is what we're going off of. Frank's
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
oh yeah, I know their whole background. I watched the trailer. I already know what happens this season, basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
but yeah, he's a former gang member who rehabilitated his life. CBS and Survivor are gonna be all over that. A redemption story they love. So I feel like if he does really good this season, they're gonna push this guy to the moon
Dude, that's
as their star.
honestly a great pick for where you got him. What was it like?
Hmm.
6, 7, 8.
Nine.
You got him 9th, like middle of the cast. Yeah, that's a
Mhm.
great pick.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he went like 3rd in my other draft or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, I would have if I didn't have first pick with Owen.
Mhm.
I think he could have been one of like my first rounder for me.
All right, Ed, where are you leaning towards?
I really wanted Lindsay, but now I'm trying to think. Do I go for another woman, or do I go for one of these perceived strong guys?
Yeah, that's a tough line.
Yeah, because you're like, okay, are they just gonna say, oh, this is gonna be a weak person, let's get them out?
Or you're taking the dudes that you think will go out at merge.
Right.
Right.
So it's either go out early or you play that middle ground. You know what? Let's make it the two Hawaiians. Give me Gio.
I feel like you have a type.
I didn't want to, but apparently I do. But 36.
It's kind of his massive game skills, right?
Yeah.
Massive something. He's a hard worker. What is he working hard on? I don't know. But it says he's a project manager. But yeah, it was between him or one of the females who I will not say in case she gets back to me.
So my biggest issue is his pet peeves. I strongly dislike laziness and people who don't have common courtesy. Like Survivor, there's gonna be some lazy people. I wonder how well he's gonna do.
But they all say that, and then somebody still wins the season.
They just need to not act like Rockstory.
Right.
Rockstory, who should have been on Alone and not Survivor. Okay, is it already my turn again?
Yes.
Okay, you guys are probably gonna think I'm crazy, but I'm gonna go ahead and pick Mike. I think that he will at least make merge for sure, and he seems to be on a lot of the promos as well. And
Gabler?
traditionally, yeah, Gabler, yeah.
Yeah.
And traditionally in Survivor, Mikes have done very well. So let's hope that he can keep that tradition up and make it to the end.
Nah, he's Brad 2.0, I think.
No, don't say that because I liked Brad that season too.
I mean,
Yeah, but
I'm
I
just
mean,
gonna say it. I think
You saw Frenchie from Big Brother, like
Oh
that's what I
God.
think.
No, he's
No,
smarter
not
than that. He's a doctor,
Not
isn't he? Or like a
that.
surgeon?
Yeah, he's a
Isn't he
surgeon.
Doctor surgeon. Yeah.
I
he's
don't care
smarter
what
than
you are.
that.
Like you doesn't mean if you're smart that you know how to play the game. Like that's just how I feel.
Yeah. I think he's gonna make it at least into the game. This is placement
Amanda's
points we're
team is-
talking about.
Amanda's team is plus 10,000 to win this draft.
That's right. That's right. That's what y'all said about me last season too, and I whipped y'all's ass. So
Hey, I won because
I had the winner last season, so
Hey, y'all hate on the old people. What's wrong with the old guy?
They do bad. That's
Just-
why.
No, they don't.
Just looking at his cast photo, he gives me Donnie vibes. So
Donnie was one of the nicest. Was one of the nicest.
I like
players
Donnie.
ever.
I
Guy,
think
game
he
player?
gives me Brad from season 41
That's
vibes.
exactly what I see.
Yo, if we don't get a slow mo of him running across the beach as fast as he can, I'm be
He's
very
a
disappointed.
Baywatch?
He's the Brad and Frenchie love child. I'm telling you.
Oh, God.
Y'all are haters. I hope he
don't
makes
see
the
how he
final
makes
four.
Hey, that's
I
one of my favorite things of 41, the pre-merge of when Brad's running back and forth to the island. They're slow mo.
Gosh, you guys are
He was
haters.
such a fucking idiot that season. God, what a dumbass that guy was.
I loved him. I thought he was great.
It was entertaining, but he just he didn't game wise he didn't really bring it. But all right.
I'm just hoping y'all know, since y'all think I have the worst lineup so far, that if these people do good, I'm gonna talk so much shit to you guys.
Well,
And y'all are
that's
gonna
fine.
have to hear
you're
it.
going to
Every
anyway.
reason
It doesn't
to.
matter.
She's
I'm
trying to
just letting you
she's
know.
trying to match Tony last season for the first 3 boots.
Yeah,
That's
that was
right.
wild.
No, that was wild.
I mean, that's like impossible.
I
to
doesn't
do.
have to be an RNG.
I feel like we'll never see that again. Because how could
Yeah,
you
but
possibly?
Amanda, at least you
I
had
can post in 41.
Amanda, you had Tori who made the merge. At least like Tony literally
Had the first three.
first three.
1, 2, 3.
That's
done.
wild.
Isn't that what happened to Schaefer and Big Brother?
No.
Something.
Yeah,
No.
like 41, I had I had Abraham and I had Sarah. And then I had JD who went out 2 votes later.
Yeah. Schaefer's 41 was bad, but
Tony's
no,
is-
Tony's
Tony
42
takes the cake.
Yeah, it does.
All right, so I got 2 picks in right here now.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see, I gotta look at it again. All right.
James is gonna decide what scraps are left over for the rest of us.
I have to think because it's like tough at this point.
Well, this is your final 2, right? Final
Yeah,
2.
well, yes, I'm probably gonna. God damn it! All right, I'll have to do it. All right, first I'm gonna take Justine.
That was the one who I was looking at.
Yeah, I mean, she's hot.
Killer
Jesus
analysis.
fucking Christ.
Wow, what a breakdown.
But I mean, we're being pretty picky at this point, so I mean, yeah, that's a good pick. I mean, she's 29. I mean, that's literally like the perfect age. Maybe she's really smart. Maybe she's a goat. I mean, who knows? I don't know if her tribe seems pretty strong, so I don't know if they're gonna lose early too much. So I mean, just banking that she'll make the merge and maybe she'll be a power player, maybe she'll be a goat. Who knows? But
Y'all hate me for picking the old surgeon, but y'all praise him for picking the young Instagram model.
Whoa, whoa.
what?
whoa,
She
whoa,
got
whoa.
29. What?
What? Praised. We literally made
29,
fun of
she's
his
like-
breakdown.
Oh, come on.
His
I'm
breakdown.
gonna pick Justine. She's hot. Done.
I mean, that was the first thing that came to my mind.
Mic
but I was
drop.
like, we're being picky and choosy here. All right, so I
Well, hold on, James. Hold on. We got 6 options left. Let me try and guess which one you're gonna pick here.
don't.
If that's his basis of judgment, I know he's picking.
Yeah, me too. All right, go ahead, James.
Nah. So fuck you guys. I'm gonna go differently.
Wait.
I
don't know,
like.
good,
I
yeah.
hate this because I don't even know how to say her name.
Which one? What's she
Talking
look
about
like?
Nika?
I know he's
Nika. Yeah,
Nyaka?
yeah, that's who I'm picking. Yeah.
Okay. I thought I was gonna get stuck with her 2 drafts in a row. Definitely
Oh,
not
no.
like that. Glad she's.
I
off.
mean, I could have. I was thinking one other direction too, but I think Nika is the safest pick. I mean, just look at her. She looks like such a nice lady. Like she's in her 40s. I don't think as long as she could avoid being like someone who's super bad at the challenges, I think she'll be all right. So I think it's a solid pick.
She bites.
And-
So
She's looking like prime first boot all over her
I
face.
was gonna say the exact same thing.
No, come on.
she kind of looks
There
like
are-
Marianne's
all right.
mom.
I will look at the cast. There are way better. There are better first boot options. I'm telling you, like she'll
On
be
that
fine.
tribe?
The cast should literally do that. Look at her and be like, listen, she looks like Marianne kind of.
But I don't think
Yeah.
her tribe is gonna lose, though. Like I really don't. I think that blue tribe is a fucking disaster. So, like honestly,
But go ahead. Go on.
All right.
yeah.
Amanda.
So I'm banking that her tribe won't lose, and that I mean it does worry me that she could be the first one targeted, and I have Justine too. So it'll probably be one of the two, but I think whoever it's not will make it far. So we'll see.
That tribe's gonna catch dubs though, probably.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I think the blue tribe. Like, I'm sorry if people haven't been picked from there.
I disagree. I think the yellow tribe's gonna be the disaster tribe.
Yeah, I think the yellow tribe is going to be the mess tribe.
You think so?
So I'm just gonna go ahead and pick Ryan because I bet he'll at least make merge. He looks like he could be a count beast, and if the blue tribe is gonna need anybody, they're gonna need him to keep him afloat. So
You said Ryan?
yeah,
That's solid analysis.
And yeah, that's definitely good thinking. But like, I would say like I watched the minute-long videos, and he
gives me
was
Josh
so
vibes.
vanilla too. Like, oh my god.
Josh vibes from BB19.
I mean,
That's the
Vanilla
only
and
thing
good
I
at
don't.
challenges. That's a good strategy.
Oh yeah, of
That's
course.
what Xavier
Especially
did.
like
Look what he
in
made
terms of
final
like
two.
this type of draft. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. I'm glad I wasn't gonna pick him, so I'm glad he's gone. No offense to him. But, all right,
Bottom of the
Ed.
barrel.
Last pick.
Oh
Your last
God,
pick.
which one of these?
Which one?
Is he gonna all mail it up, or is he gonna get a female?
No, because based on the fucking preview, Sammy looks like a prick.
I thought about him for a second.
You know what? She looks like she's gonna stick out like a sore thumb. Give me Mariah.
At this point in the draft, yeah, not.
Yeah,
Yeah, why not?
I mean, at this point in the
She-
draft, you really can't win with any of these picks. I feel like.
I thought Mariah was who Vreeland was gonna get stuck with.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna pick her either.
my only thinking is that she was in the previews a lot, but again, could she still be first boot? Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see her winning, but yeah.
But who saw Marianne winning? Not any of us.
I did. I had high hopes for her.
I picked her.
Okay.
I'll be honest.
I didn't, to be
Okay.
honest, but I like as it went along, it became like there's a chance, but pregame I did not think so.
No.
All right, so it's up to me, and let's look. I'm gonna do it.
Don't take my pick, Frank.
I'm gonna take
Took
him.
the cancer.
Sammy.
Look. He might not be here for a long time, but he'll be here for a good time.
There you go.
Yeah, he's gonna.
Perfect.
All right, so this is my thing with
Perfect
him.
analysis.
This is my thing with Sammy. He's 19, but he looks like he could be 30. So if he goes in there and lies about his age, he's got a better chance. But
Look,
if he tells them that he's actually 19, he's got no fucking shot. So
look,
I bet he
I
still hits on Justine.
I picked him. It says he's into sports and fitness. And look at his tribe. They're gonna need the sports and fitness, okay?
That's right.
And on top of that, like he also he's unpredictable. So how much more fun is that to watch?
He's
So,
19 from Vegas, and he's gonna annoy the crap out of everybody.
and you know what his job is?
He's a pet cremator.
He's a pet
Pet
cremator,
cremator.
which is like
I mean,
bizarre. Like I
just learned that that's a job. Didn't even know that was a job until just now.
That's what I
so.
said. Yeah, that's exactly how I felt. I was like, what?
Who gets out of high school and is like, yeah, that's what I want to do is be a
I want to go
pet
burn
cremator.
dead animals.
Yeah,
Psycho. That's psycho. That's who.
Is it me, or does this guy also look like Kyle from the season of Big Brother?
a little bit.
not really.
think that's a little bit of a stretch.
No, they don't look. They don't look like
Not
at
all people with glasses look the same.
No, but this guy's gonna be way in over his head. But I hope he goes in there and lies about his age, because if he doesn't, like,
How old do you want them to tell? How old do you want him to tell them that he is?
Like
At least
at least
25.
like 22.
He could probably pass for 22. 25
Yeah, he could
would
pass
be
for
pushing
30.
it.
I think.
I don't know about 30.
No, not 30.
He don't even talk like
Mid-20s.
he's 30. He don't even talk like he's 30.
Well, if he tells them he's 22, like didn't Will was 18 when he played. I think he told them he might have said 20 or 21, but
No, he said he was out of high school. Remember when they were all staying there together?
No, Jeff did. Jeff
outed him.
Yeah, Jeff
Right
outed
away.
him
Jeff
for being
Jeff's
in
a
high
fucking
school.
asshole for that. But yeah, I don't
Well,
think
yeah.
Will was gonna tell them though.
Yeah. So look, he's a big fan of Kelly Wentworth. Like, I feel like he'll be fine to make merge, but then he'll be a disaster once he hits there.
Mm-hmm.
See, I don't even know if he can get there. I feel like he might do better. I feel like his tribe, they might need him. They don't swap, but like I feel like his game going deep, it's gonna be tough if they know actually like how old he is. I feel like he's got to hide that.
I could see him Danieling it up.
I could also see that too.
We'll see. I look at the women that's on his tribe. Like, the one girl's like 40 pounds. Like, they're gonna need this guy to do the challenges.
Hey, I take offense to that.
Have you seen her photo? Go look at the tribe photo right now.
I'm looking at it right now.
That girl's tiny.
She's literally the same size as Mariah. What are you talking about?
No, she's not.
Yes,
That girl's like 80 pounds.
It's like 80 pounds. It's tiny.
Mariah's not 80 pounds.
Tiny like that.
You realize that's like 30 pounds less than her, right?
All right, I'm gonna move
It's
this.
a big
now.
difference.
You know what? I'm gonna take the James Hansen approach here. Give me Janine because she's hot.
Michael, bro, you can't keep sniping me on these kids.
She was my if I didn't pick
That was who you were going to pick until Vreeland and I made fun of you.
I'm picking her over James's pick, Edward's pick, Frank's pick, and then I'm like, oh, maybe I actually have a chance to get her. And then you're like,
if I didn't pick Nika, Janine would have been my next pick. So yeah, getting her this late, Michael, that's a value because yes,
I would have taken whoever got stuck with Vuri. I would have taken her, Carla. I was not taking Sammy.
yeah, no,
Carlo was
That's who it
absolutely
was.
last on my board, and I'm glad she went last here because everyone else feels the same way. I feel.
I think she's the first boot on that blue tribe.
Oh,
I
think so.
totally agree.
Mm-hmm.
well, I didn't want to pick her, guys.
No, but remember last season,
Sorry.
I didn't want to pick Romeo. I got stuck with him, and it ended up winning me the draft because I had Mike and Romeo.
That's true. That's true.
So maybe if all things work for her, she'll be the GOAT of the season and just get you some points. So
I also didn't want to pick Carla.
God,
because
my
all my
picks
picks
are
would have been on the
so
same
bad.
tribe, and that would not have been good.
That's
But
fair.
like Janine could have been like a young Jenny.
yeah,
I
Not
think
rough.
everyone's tribe is better. Everyone's team is better than mine.
Yeah, no, yours is rough.
Yours-
Mine's really bad.
How can you assess your own team and know it's rough when you had second pick? What happened?
I know. That's what I get for not doing my. That's what I get for not doing my homework. I'm like looking at it right now, and I'm like, oof.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't do that much a pregame assessment. I still think I had a better draft than you. With
I did zero pregame assessment. I haven't even heard these people talk.
James
Yeah,
sent you a clip.
I did the 1 minute videos of each last season. I did so much, and I mean, it really doesn't matter because you really don't know. Like, you just got to go off of like
No.
that feeling, basically. So
I mean, I could honestly see the first two picks being the worst two drafts. What happened?
Oh my
My-
god.
you're like my
Your team
choice?
is the worst out of all of them. So
If
fuck.
my team is the worst, then I at least have an excuse. I was last pick.
See, I don't think your team's that bad though, Vree.
That's true.
I think it's solid, honestly. But
See, I like Frank's team as long as Sammy's not like
Why
one
are
of
you
the
guys
first
hating
couple
on
years.
mine so bad? Like,
Did you not roast yourself?
just say your team
I
sucks.
did, but you guys aren't supposed to agree with me.
I told you when you picked
Oh,
Cassidy, I don't have
rough.
faith in that girl one bit when you picked her.
Cassidy.
And then you picked Mike, who's gonna stick out like a sore thumb. So
When I
like,
took- When I took Cassidy seventh,
last season.
when I took Cassidy 7th in my other draft, I didn't have faith in it at that.
Oh
And
my
you took her
goodness.
second, so
What is wrong with her? What's wrong with the girl?
Mike is Brad 2.0. I'm telling you.
your first round pick shouldn't have possibility of being first boot.
Possibility of being first boot.
she does.
I mean, how does she not have that possibility?
What tribe is she on?
She's on the blue tribe.
She's on
She's on the
blue.
blue. Okay, she might not because of her tribe, but
I don't think she'll be first boot, but like the second overall might have been a stretch. I think she's more like a late first, early
James
second.
being nice, saying might have been a stretch.
no.
I hope
you
all.
might
I
have-
hope all y'all.
I would have
lose.
taken the rest of our first round picks and probably half the second round before her.
Agreed.
I don't know, but do you guys really hate my draft that much? Like Owen, was he a
Owen's
bad
solid
first
pick.
pick?
You also had the first pick.
Yeah,
I
like
think there's-
yeah.
yeah.
Owen
Yeah,
had
and then
your
I didn't
next-
get to pick
Your next
until
two
like
pick was
the
kind of
end
rough.
after that. So I mean, I had slim pickings after that.
I mean, I think Ryan would have been a better pick than either of the two you
Yeah, if you would have Owen, Justine, Ryan, I would have been like, that's solid. I don't know what you were thinking with your last pick though. That was
no,
We figured out
I'm
he was
telling
taking-
you, he's gonna
picked
make the
James.
merge.
Oh my god, y'all are a
You know,
bunch
he's just
of
fucked you up.
haters.
Picking her now.
Yo, watch Sammy kill it. You guys are gonna be upset.
I
Listen, I'm calling
thought
you-
about
If he makes
I
merge, I will
thought
be
about
stuck.
Sammy with that third pick also.
There's absolutely no chance Sammy does well in this game.
Yeah, and then I thought
I wouldn't be surprised if Wednesday was the only time we saw Sammy.
Yeah, I mean that would not shock me at all.
I'm telling you right now,
He's on Wednesday, right?
he's gonna at least make merge. Look at his tribe, man. Like
He
Happy
definitely
he
gives me.
was.
He
All
definitely
you have
Yeah,
to
but
do is
he could
something
also be a-
stupid.
he could be a complete dumb fuck idiot.
Who was the one
cremator,
guy?
whatever the
the
fuck
young
he is, and be the first one voted out. I could totally see that.
Who was the young kid that did that? He was a complete idiot when he went to like one of the islands. I can't remember.
Jacob,
JD.
Jacob
Jake,
Derwin. or
He's giving
JD.
me those vibes for sure.
Yeah, Jake. You remember? Yeah, it was Ghost Island. It was
Yeah.
Jacob Derwin, the dude who like looked through.
But that's the thing. He would have gone home first if they didn't send him to Ghost Island. So he got saved for one extra round.
Yeah, but he's still a fucking idiot.
And that's what I'm saying. Like he
I
was a
think JD from 41 was worse.
That's what I was.
No,
yeah, I was
Jacob.
saying JD.
They were both bad, but Jacob was worse, I think.
Now, JD giving his advantage back to Shan so she could vote him out.
Yeah, that was stupid.
awful. No, I'm talking about Jacob. Jacob
No.
is who I'm getting those.
Chance
vibes.
should have voted him out the round before that instead of Brad.
Yeah, I mean JD was dumb.
And if JD had any brains and she asked for the advantage back, he should have said no and voted her out.
I'll try to at least.
That's the thing with the young players. They end up doing all these stupid things sometimes for some reason. I just don't understand.
Yeah, and like that's why you look at the main like age range who win Survivors like
Low 30.
late 20s, like early
Mhm.
30s. So I just don't have a lot of faith in some of the young players all the time.
I
Well,
don't,
Like
I've
there
got-
are some exceptions,
like,
but
I don't
usually
have
they're
faith
bad.
that he's gonna win the game, but he's at least making merge.
I don't
Like-
think so.
I don't
I
know.
don't think
They
so.
like to get rid of the young dude first. Like I'm telling you.
He's
You
by
realize-
far the
You
biggest
realize
guy on
6
the
or 7 people have to get voted out before the merge, right? Like,
Yeah.
who is he lasting over to make merge?
Anybody on his tribe, if they want to win physical challenges,
No,
the
I think
one
that's
chick's
the
big as
next
his
time. They're gonna
leg.
lose anyway. They're going to vote him out.
No, they're not voting him out over that chick that's like his size of his leg. Was it Janine?
Oh my gosh.
Janine's gonna get scooped.
She's gonna get scooped right to the for the
No, because
preacher
she'll
house.
listen to what she's told. This other dude's gonna just be an idiot the whole time.
He's gonna be the one going off scampering in the woods the second they get to camp.
Exactly. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
He's gonna be Jacob Derwin. Yeah.
Oh my lord.
We'll see. I mean, look, he has so much to talk about with that cremating pets and everything.
I just want to walk off into the woods for a second just to check out the island, see what it's like. He's gone for 2
he's
hours.
gone. Yeah.
He's
Gone for 2 hours.
He's gonna do what
Oh,
Tony
yeah.
did in Game Changers. You guys all play nice. I'm gonna go look for the idol and just run out of the woods.
Run.
And
No.
just straight up tell him.
No, this is what he's gonna do. He's gonna be like, look, I gotta look at these animals and see what like be the cremate them. I'm doing some homework for work.
Just stop. Just stop.
I think he's prime. I think he's prime showman's material.
With who on this tribe though?
With who? Yeah.
There's
Who?
got to be somebody on his tribe. It can be anybody in the game. Anybody,
has to make worse
any
then.
good-looking girl that's not around his age, but at least younger, in her 20s, that's single. He's not a bad-looking dude.
Survivor doesn't really get showmances anymore, though. It's not like Big Brother. Like
No.
To be fair, who wants to kiss anybody that's not brushing their teeth?
yeah, or
apparently,
that smells like
apparently a lot of showman's
like
people on
fucking
Survivor.
shit. Like, I mean, come on.
Like you're literally wiping your ass with leaves right now.
Yeah, it's
And you wanna
different
be
than Big
kissing
Brother.
and
Like,
grabbing
we don't
on each other.
in Survivor. The showman's thing is like really not like a thing that much
Nah.
anymore.
I'm just saying, when there's someone good-looking on the island, it helps.
I
That's
can't
it's
remember the
been
last time there was
proven.
an actual showman's on the show.
Of course, but he's
Yeah.
also like he's so
Mm.
young. Like if that were to happen, he's probably gonna have to lie about his age. So I mean,
I don't know. I don't
think
remember
I
either.
think weren't Figgy and Taylor the last ones? I'm pretty
That's
sure.
nice. What
That was 31,
Yeah,
No, 33.
33.
33. So
Yeah.
that was that was
Not a long time
quite
ago.
some time ago.
I don't even remember the last one before them.
Yeah, that was
Wasn't there?
quite some time
What
ago.
about on Ghost Island? What would Sebastian?
Oh,
What was the girl's
Janet
name?
Sebastian. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, because Ghost Island sucks, so it's hard to remember that season. All right, so who? All right, everybody pick a first boot. Who do you think the first boot's gonna be?
First boot.
Mike.
No. I don't get it, guys. Mike's a smart older man. I don't understand why you
You
guys
summed it
think
up in
that he
that one
wouldn't
word.
make it.
I'm gonna go with Nakia.
I can see that too.
I think Nakia's would be the first one.
I think that Yellow Tribe's losing, and I think it's going to be Gabler.
Well, no, I take that
No.
back. I take that back because I don't think the Red Tribe's gonna lose, so she can't be the first boot. I'm gonna go with it's definitely gonna be Yellow or Blue Tribe. I'm gonna go with the Yellow Tribe losing, and we're gonna go with Mariah first boot.
I'm gonna say Janine. That's on the Yellow Tribe.
I could easily see Sammy being first boot.
We're all picking a different person from Yellow Tribe.
You said
I was gonna
first
pick
boot.
Sammy too. I'm
Yeah.
picking Sammy too from the Yellow
First
Tribe.
boot.
Yeah.
Sammy.
Yeah.
Watch the Yellow Tribe win first place.
Yeah, I mean, we all 6 of us picked someone from Yellow Tribe, and 4 different people from Yellow Tribe.
All right, so could I go someone from each tribe? Let me
Sure.
go back to this. All right, so I'll say Yellow Tribe, Sammy, Red Tribe, Cody, Blue Tribe, Carla. That's what I'll say.
Hold up. You said Cody first boot on red?
Yeah,
I don't see that.
I don't
I
see
don't-
that.
Yeah,
happening
I don't
at
see
all.
that either.
we'll see.
Unless
I think
he does
those
some-
guys look like they're bro down for sure.
I'm going to go with Nakia, Mariah, Lindsay.
What about Carla? You guys think
I
that
was
she'd
Yeah,
be the
that's
first boot?
gonna.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Mike,
Carla's
yeah,
gonna be
Carla.
my blue one.
Carla is first boot in my I think they're. Yeah, I think she'll be first boot. I think
she's
they'll
gonna
lose.
vibe. I think she's gonna vibe better with the age range. Lindsay sticks out to me.
That's fair. It depends on when they go to tribal.
Yeah,
Right.
If they go to tribal early on, I think Carla's in trouble. If they avoid tribal early on, I feel like she could find footing within the game.
I don't-
I
I'm-
can go into one tribal before the merge.
Yeah, like
I
if they
think
if she
Blue-
could she could
Blue Tribe-
she could really make bonds with those guys and the older ages and stuff.
I like
Yeah.
the Angelina vibes.
I mean, who is
Absolutely
Lindsay
be like the
vibing with?
disaster tribe though. Like
Who is Lindsay vibing with on the Blue Tribe? Please tell me, because I don't see anyone she's vibing with.
James.
Lindsay on the Blue Tribe.
I can see her and James, or her and
All right,
Gia.
just look. This is not me being like a total geography nerd, but James is from Philadelphia, PA. Lindsay's from Downingtown, PA. That's literally a suburb of Philadelphia, and they're like 5 years apart. Carla's from Newark, Delaware, which is like 45 minutes from there. All right, like, so I'm not lumping
Boom.
Carla in,
Alliance.
but I feel like
There's the alliance right there. Half the
And then you
tribe.
have Ron and Cassie from Texas. Let's
Yeah.
target the
they're all
one.
from the Philly area, so
We live within an hour of each other. Alliance done. Set it in stone. It's over.
Listen. People have been in alliances for stupider things.
That's
You're not
the
wrong.
three right there.
You're not wrong.
No, I can see.
Me and Vreeland are all in alliance because we're all Pisces. Haven't you heard?
talking about a
Final
bird
three.
sounds. God,
Well, we got half the numbers right here, so we're looking good.
That's right.
Don't tempt me. I go to rocks.
dude, I'm looking at 3 of the 18 people, or 4 of the 18 people they casted are from the Philly metro area, and 3 of them are on the same tribe. So I'm like,
That's sus.
something to think about, though.
That's sus.
I think it matters more in Big Brother than it does Survivor.
Yeah.
I think it matters in both, kinda, but I mean, obviously Survivor, you gotta click, but you have to like. There's like Big Brother, you can not be a challenge threat, not get targeted for like Survivor, especially with these small tribes. Like you have to prove that you're like worth it for your tribe, basically. So that's why it's a little different.
I mean, they can't vote each other out because, like, how awkward it would be if they vote each other out and then they see each other at like Walmart.
I would hate that.
Like I voted that bitch out right there at the register. And they voted for me.
No.
No, I think hopefully this is. I'm excited that they're taking away the dumb twists.
Me
Thank
too.
God.
Oh, they confirmed that they're getting rid of those?
No,
Are we
I-
sure they're get rid of
Do or
both?
die in Hourglass. I'm pretty sure I heard confirmed.
They
Sure.
said Hourglass is
Confirmed
gone.
about Do or
but-
Die, but I heard confirmed about Hourglass.
Yeah.
I thought both were gone.
I thought Burf was gone too. So
I like
which is
I hope
Wait,
they're
Edmo, what
gone,
did you
but-
hear? Because I know he's always got the scoop.
I haven't. All I'm thinking about, I don't know if it's 43 or 44, but something about a freaking bird cage and there's like a fake idol in there or some shit. I don't know if that's 43 or 44, but yeah, that sounds like a
Fuck that.
totally different mess.
Sounds
No,
like
I-
something for sure.
I just don't want to see no Do or Die, no Hourglass. It's such a waste of the time, a waste of a twist, and it's so dumb.
If we're gonna have a dumb twist, at least be something new and different that isn't
Yeah.
those, because those are awful.
Yeah, awful. It's like the in 41, the Hourglass twist. Literally, there was an episode we watched that mounted to nothing because the next episode made it mean nothing. So
Yep.
we sat there and watched the whole episode of these people winning safety, and then the next episode, they made this big reveal. Is she going to hit the Hourglass? Of course, she's going to hit the
Yeah,
Hourglass.
like,
There are times when you don't, though.
Yeah, like they
No,
made
it's
it
not a
seem
time you
like
don't.
big,
we
like,
don't need to
debacle.
get in this argument again. Amanda's
no
wrong
time.
here. It's
No,
fine.
like,
There's not a
Is she
time
gonna-
when don't
is she
smash
gonna
down.
smash the urn to keep herself safe? Like, of course she's gonna.
Amanda,
fucking
I like to
smash
see
it
you
to
go
keep
on that
herself
island.
safe. So
No, but-
stupid.
But stupid ass Roxroy almost didn't hit it.
Well, you
No.
shoved it up stupid ass. There you go.
That's the thing.
Also,
If even Roxroy's hitting it, everyone is hitting it.
Yes.
Would you not keep your, because you're not guaranteed to go home. You just don't have. You're just
Look, if we're all if we're all in an alliance on the island right now, and you guys are all safe, but it's myself, I'm hitting the Hourglass and wish you guys luck.
It's literally merge boot. You're not putting yourself in danger.
Yeah, exactly.
That's-
It's such a dumb twist, such a stupid thing. Like, I'm so glad it's gone, but I think they still are gonna do the do or die, possibly.
I hope not. To me, that's worse.
I'm just saying, I was offering to keep myself in the danger zone to keep all of you safe on the other tribe if I had to.
That's perfect. You can do that.
I would love you to be
Yeah.
out there and make
I
that decision in
appreciate
real
that,
time.
Amanda. I would not do the same.
Same thing. I'd be like, look, guys, I gotta look out for number one. I'm sorry. I didn't come out.
And I
And
would
there
need-
would be
and you
someone else
both
that
had
y'all
to do the
could
exact
vote.
same.
So make sure one of you wins the immunity, and then you can just vote the other person.
Yep.
I'll vote with you. Don't worry.
Don't worry, I got you.
So like, yeah, do or die is really bad, but for me, I'm just not doing the challenge if like that is the twist. Like if I'm playing Survivor, yeah.
Nobody does it. Like if I'm last season and I know that there's Lindsay and
Jonathan.
Yeah.
Why am I going to compete in
Of
this?
course
Are you
not,
kidding
yeah.
me? Like no shot am I competing in this challenge.
Yeah.
Especially if I'm like, if I'm Omer or something, I'd be like, look, my track record's not good. Here.
Yeah.
I'm out.
These two win every single challenge, but yeah, I'm going to beat both of them. Sure. Right. And you know they're going to compete because they know they beat everybody.
Yeah. There's no way I'm signing up for that. That's such
No,
it's gonna be easily gamed out now. Like they're not gonna do it again, I don't think.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least like the Lindsay didn't go out from that, and then who did it?
Right.
Deshaun,
Yep.
41, didn't go out from it, but like,
But he saved him because he was gonna go out that round if
Yeah.
he didn't have to do or die.
Yep.
Hey, you want to compete in the challenge? All right, you're getting penalized. Oh, you want to sit out? You get rewarded. Stupidest thing.
yeah, I mean, like, why'd they ever think that was a good idea? Like, I have no clue.
Or
but-
the hourglass. I mean, how
I want to know what their contingency plan would have been if there was only one person did it.
they literally like talk these twists through and decided like, yeah, this is a good idea. Let's go. with this.
Not do
wanna
it
know-
but once, but twice.
Yeah, like,
Hold
oh,
on,
the
what's
whole
the
group of
concept
people
of
that
one here?
lose are now safe, and all the winners can be voted out. Yes, hourglass. Boom, we got it. Like, what a great idea.
That whole challenge amounted to nothing.
Yeah, like,
And they tried to fix that in season 42. Oh, you get Applebee's.
Yeah.
There you go.
yeah.
Yeah. Just like season
Applebee's,
39. Remember
$1 million?
they did the Applebee's
It's
thing?
close.
And, like,
It's close.
Karishma was like, oh my God, I love Applebee's. Like, it's my favorite restaurant. It's like,
Yo, hell no. Give me
fucking
Outback.
break.
Where's Outback at?
Outback is dope. That's the
Yeah.
best chain restaurant. They should always have kept that.
Texas
You know what?
Roadhouse? Give me
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
over Applebee's.
Personally, I'll keep working towards the $1 million over Outback or Applebee's. But I mean,
Oh, well, of course, but Applebee's is trash.
Throw me a
hold
plate of chicken,
on.
make a surprise,
hold
let's go.
on. Applebee's wonton tacos, fire.
Those
All
are
right, they
those are
they
good.
have some niche things, but like in general, I'm just generally speaking.
I have not seen wonton tacos anywhere else, but Applebee's they do those well.
I haven't been to Applebee's in like 2 years.
Oh, it's been long.
I've been there like 10 years.
And there's
I
one,
wanna go.
there's one right down the street from my house, and that's how much I don't
Give
like
me a blooming
Applebee's.
onion from Outback and we're good.
Coconut shrimp.
Like Applebee's microwaves all their food. All their food you get from Applebee's is already pre-made and it's just microwaved. Most of it. I don't know if you guys know that or not. I know I had a cousin that
Well,
was-
thanks for ruining Applebee's, man.
Now I even want to go to Applebee's even less.
when you guys go to Applebee's and order your $18 entree, it's microwave. Just remember that.
All right. So
Already
did,
didn't want to go.
did everybody with their first pick get their winner pick?
I didn't.
Yeah,
Of course.
me at least. Yeah.
You picking Cassidy to win?
Of course.
Sit down, say it with a straight face.
Whatever you're on, Amanda, I need some of that. 'Cause you're enjoying yourself over there with this Cassidy winning craziness.
Listen, I'm rooting for the young pretty girl and the old surgeon, and they're gonna make it to the final two together, and it's gonna be great.
Good luck with that.
Yep.
And Ryan, and my last pick, Ryan, he's just along for the ride.
You mean the one who James thinks is gonna be first boot?
I don't see that.
I don't see that happening.
Oh, I didn't. necessarily say that. Maybe I did, but
I didn't say that, but maybe I did. I don't know.
Carla's gonna be first boot if they.
No, you said on
Oh,
that
now we got a change of tune.
He's like, now that I thought about it more, it doesn't
I
sound
don't.
realistic.
I don't love Ryan's chances, is what I'll say.
Now that all five of you are saying I'm dumb for saying Ryan, I'm gonna no longer say Ryan.
No, I really don't like his chances.
Clearly, not a lot of us do.
And none of you said that Cassidy was going to be first boot, so I could have.
It's possible.
Yeah, but second
Possible.
overall pick. I mean,
Right.
I wasn't touching her until at least the second round.
Okay, I did no planning. I did zero planning.
All right, when's the last time a woman like that, just looking at her, has
Lindsay was
done well in
badass
Survivor?
And Lindsay was a badass last season. Had every right to win.
Lindsay doesn't look like her.
Yeah, Lindsay and Cassidy are not comparable at all. I feel like,
but they're both younger.
They're both girls.
They're both women.
They're completely different. I feel
if I'm looking
like
at
they could be.
it
Cassidy could be a stronger player in like a different aspect, but I feel like she's not comparable to Lindsay.
She looks athletic.
Cassie-
Looks athletic.
She's comparable to Tori.
That's what I was gonna say, Michael.
Yeah, that's
like a
definitely
Tory
better
type.
comparison.
Tori deserved to go longer in that game.
No, she didn't.
No,
Tori
she
was
did
a
not.
mess.
She got lucky. She made it as far as
Yeah,
she
how
did.
did she even make it that far? Is what
I love her.
Trap kept winning. That's how.
She's better suited for the challenge.
I love Tori.
So
I mean, she was fun to watch, but like, you cannot say she should have went further than she did.
She was not a good player.
No.
I hope she went further.
She was a mess the whole time.
Honestly, I was ready to give Omer like an all-time win if he made it to the end and won that game last season.
Omer was crazy good. Too good. He'll be back again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whenever he wants.
I didn't feel that way about him pre-merge, but he definitely started balling out post-merge.
Dude, I've never seen someone control a vote with no vote.
Yeah.
That was just like wild to me.
That was insane. Me and Frank had a lot of fun covering 41.
Yeah. Oh, that's 42.
42, yeah, Friday 42.
Yeah, 42 was really good.
She had so much fun, she doesn't even remember what season it was.
That's right.
No, I thought 42 was great, man.
Tori was like one of my favorite players that season.
41 sucked. 42 was like top 15 season for me.
Yeah.
See,
imagine how much we would have liked 42 if it was in 41 spot after having no Survivor for so long.
Yeah. So you're
you're
right on that though, for sure, Bree. Like I agree.
See, I'm a little bit higher on 41 than you guys are, but not by far. I just don't think it's. I think there's a lot worse seasons than that.
I'm looking at my list. I put 41 at 35.
Yeah, I had it really low. It's crazy that we had such a long break with no Survivor and then it still flopped.
Michael, I'm at the same spot with you on that ranking. Like I think it could have been so much better. The cast just flopped really hard.
I mean, I'll be honest. I think it's only at 35 because it was the first bit we had in so long.
See, I think if they edited it differently and showed Erica more off her game, it would have been better received.
The final three was terrible, though. Like, we can't deny that.
I don't think so. I think Erica's a good winner.
No, good winner.
Yes.
If she's a better winner,
she's okay winner at best.
She's a better winner than probably at least 7 people on the bare bit.
7 out of
7 out of 40.
7 out of 40.
Wow, she's a better winner than 7 people.
Okay, let me break it down. I think she's around 28. I think she's a good winner.
That's an
28
out of 43.
28 isn't
That
good.
is though.
Are we kind of 42 or 40? Because
if you're not even in the top half, how can you?
I didn't say. To me, there's bad winners, and then there starts to be good winners after that.
See, I don't think she's one of the worst winners. I don't think she's a good one.
Like Bob,
exactly.
bad winner.
She's not
Fabio,
okay.
bad winner.
Bob
No,
is
wait.
not that bad. Everyone gives Bob so much shit. Bob
Erica's pretty low for me.
out of a player.
Bob's pretty low for me too, and I still like him. He
Fabio,
deserved to
bad
win.
winner.
Okay.
Fabio's worse than Bob.
Fabio's one of the worst winners, sure.
Yeah.
Are we talking about specific wins or them as a player? Because that's a big difference.
Specific wins. Let's do that. Because all right, Natalie White, Chris Underwood, Fabio, Amber, Ben.
I don't really disagree with you, and
Eric,
See,
like I think they're all bad winners.
I don't know.
I feel like
don't
some
know.
of the ones you said though can be in like different tiers, but I agree.
I
have-
think Ben is not as bad as everybody says, but I don't think he's great either. I
Ben
think-
Oh,
just
come
is a
on.
bad
No,
taste in mouth
he-
with such production interference.
Yes, like no, there's no way Ben deserved
Yeah, I
to win
will-
that.
I will
His
give you
game
that,
was
but-
so messy.
but
like,
he was good for the first half, three-fourths of the game, and then
Fair.
the end game was a mess.
The thing, I have Ben at like 25, I think. But
yeah, and that's
see,
and like
that's why
that's
I think I have him.
reasonable.
I don't have him on my bottom tier winners.
yeah, he's
yeah,
in my
and
tier.
that's
tier 5 of 6.
reasonable for me. He's not totally. He's like my bottom 10 though, just because I think production interfered. But I think, like, I'll say like Natalie White, Amber, Chris Underwood,
I
are
don't
all like
get how
very
Amber can be
awful
so
winners.
low. I don't understand that.
Who?
Amber.
Amber.
I don't get how Amber can be that low.
Because Boston Rob should have did everything. He should have won easily.
Just because Boston Rob should have won doesn't mean that Amber played bad.
I would like to see
I would- I
one
would- I-
move
I
that
agree.
she made on
Okay.
her own. Though, like,
Ed,
She-
you can go to bed at any time.
No, because Sheehan was the only person who actually voted for Amber. The rest of the votes were anti-Rob votes.
yes, that's what I'm saying. Like, Rob, like Vreeland, you play like Rob played such a dominant game, and he just literally lost because they were so bitter against him. Like,
And I get that. I do.
Oh, you
yeah.
should get that.
yeah,
Thank you, Edward. We know yeah, we get it. You're Team Amber. You should be Team Amber right now. What do you mean?
Absolutely not.
But, I mean, again, to Vreeland's defense, he's not saying Amber played bad.
Yeah.
Wait.
I'm
But
not saying
because
Amber
they're-
is one of the
they're
best
anti-Rob
winners of
votes,
all.
that means they think she was a terrible player.
Right. Everyone.
I
feel
don't
like
think she's
everyone
a
just has
terrible
this thing.
player, but she's one of the worst winners, like, from that game.
Oh,
in
I
my
think
opinion.
Amber's a terrible player.
I don't.
You think
I don't
she's
think
one of the
she's
worst winners too?
Look at her first season. She had no idea what the hell was going on. She was just there trying to survive the elements. The second time, she got carried by Boston Rob, and she only won because she was with Boston Rob. Sitting next to anybody else, she may not have won.
Jenna,
And then her third outing, she literally said, "I'm just here to help Rob win the game." Like,
Well, he was only
she's
going
a
to win
bad
because she was
player.
there.
To me, anyone who wins a returnee season can't be in the bottom of winners because they beat better players than a newbie season.
That's and I get that. That's fine. I just don't like if she was next to anyone but Rob. Like if Jenna was even next to her, Jenna would have destroyed Amber. Like
You're telling me winning on that
I
cast,
think she might have won.
That I can't see.
winning
I
on
think
that cast is comparable to like winning
I mean,
Fabio's cast.
Amber
It's not even
Amber didn't like. There's
Fabio's
nothing.
ass, though.
There's nothing
that's
from
what
that
you-
edit.
They
or
just said they're the
anything that
same
showed
group.
Amber to be any sort of like have any sort of like strategic mind or like made any
Because there's
move on
nothing
herself.
Rob.
Like that's where like I just don't like respect
Look,
that. Like,
I rank Chris Underwood the bottom one only, not as
He's
a player,
dead
but
last.
as his win. He only played what 6-7 days or whatever it
yeah,
was.
he's dead last by default. Like
And the only
Yeah.
way he wasn't going to be dead last is if Natalie came back and won Winners at War. Then she goes
Oh.
last.
God.
yeah, and that would have been a fucking disgrace.
That would have ruined Winners at War.
That would have ruined the whole show. Like to be honest.
I still can't believe she got second place, and that annoys me.
Crazy, absolutely crazy.
Well,
Like,
it-
Michelle,
At
How-
least with Chris, when he came back, he like knew what he had to do and he went for it.
oh,
Natalie,
Yeah.
Natalie thought her
Really,
immunity in Fighting
This
Idols
is
was
a game
good.
changer.
Chris
Against
Chris
Tony.
did whatever he had to do when he came back. Like he
Right.
played it perfectly.
Perfect
like-
return game once he came back in. Natalie
Oh,
didn't have to
perfect,
do
but-
anything.
the thing is like the twist and stuff is so flawed. I just have such a hard time like saying someone who was the third boot and doesn't even come back at the merge, comes back at final 6.
Which
like-
I'll never understand. Like I'm fine with having someone come back in the game. Merge is the cutoff. Like we don't need people coming back at final 6 surviving three
Exactly, yeah.
votes and make
Like if
two votes.
Devins had won, no one would have been like that mad.
right.
Yeah.
and to be fair, Devins was just forward out right before merge too, so that also helps.
I
Like,
think he only missed, I think, like 3 or 4 days a game.
Yeah, so he really did. I think he was like one of the last merge boots before the challenge happened. So yeah, you're right though. If Devins would have won, I don't think anybody would have complained. There would have been his detractors, which they would have every right to have, but it was just an uproar because Chris played a week of Survivor, 39 days, not even 26.
I think he played 13 at most.
The other part with Chris though is like the final 3 that he sat with wasn't good.
No.
I mean, he also didn't know because he had all the time on edge with people who were going to be on the jury about who he had to go after when he came back in. Which
he has all the information that benefit his game.
Which is another really dumb reason why they should not come back that late in the game.
Right. And to me, it also shows how bad Natalie's return game was because she the whole time at the edge loved Tony and she did nothing to try to get him out.
But when she was on edge, she played a fucking good game. When she
edge, I mean,
who
cares if you're the first boot?
Ass off to get those fucking fire tokens and used it as a way to get back into the game.
Okay,
the show would have been canceled if Natalie would have.
The other part with that is,
come on. If Tony, should have gotten every single vote that season, and it's a joke that he didn't.
What were you saying, Frank?
She should have been a 0 vote. People think that she deserves 0 votes, and I do not agree.
Yes, she should have got 0 votes.
She deserves 0.
Yeah.
You're saying she worked her tail off and got all those fire tokens. Okay, so being the first boot gives you an advantage to get back in the game. That's silly. That is silliness.
It's not silly, but she could have been first boot and given up.
She barely even won the challenge to get back in, despite having like 18 advantages.
Yeah, she didn't have all the 10. I think
Wendell.
But she could have.
Wendell should have won that battle back challenge. He had almost no advantage. He might have had 1 advantage. But Natalie had like 3. Boston Rob and Tyson had like 2 or 3.
Look, think about it. You was punished for going out the last pre-merge.
Yeah, and like
everybody had advantages, and so Tyson got.
I know a lot of you guys don't like Nick, but Nick had no chance in that because he was the last one voted out.
That's the flaw of the twist.
It's the opposite of what should happen. The people that are going there last should have the most advantage, not the least.
Yeah. You should be rewarded for doing well in the game, not the opposite. So.
But all of them were legendary. I mean, obviously, a winner's a war. Like all of them were legendary players that game. I don't think that just because Natalie was a first, I mean, that's part of the game. Like
in that specific game, yes, she should not have won. She was voted out on day 2.
Won over Tony, but I don't think that she deserves 0 votes.
I do.
How did she deserve votes over
Tony? I don't think anyone deserved votes over Tony. Come on, like.
Oh. A great game, but I don't.
If think either one of them deserve votes, it's Michelle.
Bad,
she didn't deserve votes either. That girl had no idea what the hell was going on for most of the game. She was doing this a lot.
If you're telling me one of the two, either her or Natalie needed votes, it's Michelle.
I didn't think either one deserved.
The craziest game. It should have been
didn't have his name written down one time.
Every vote should have been on it.
Yeah, he should have had the perfect game.
Yeah,
he literally played the perfect game.
There's no chance. Like, why did they not target Tony in that game?
He plays the most crazy in your face game, and they still let him get to the end, and like that's insane to me.
He's the GOAT. I mean, he
voted her out.
He's the Michael Jordan of Survivor. Like,
he's the perfect Survivor player. As a good player, entertainer, great confessionals. He doesn't do anything bad on the aspect of Survivor.
Nobody can win playing the way he does, and he did it twice.
Twice.
He did it
his first season, like he kind of cleaned it up a little on Winners at War, but in Cagayan, he was so messy, and like he still every game.
Cagayan is so great. It's great because of him.
And let's face it. He pulled off one of the greatest. He had one of the greatest episodes by a single Survivor player ever. When he got the disadvantage played against him.
Extortion.
And then he had to convince people to give him fire tokens so he could compete in the immunity challenge. He wins immunity. Then he blindsides somebody with an idol by splitting the votes.
Yeah. So I watched that episode with my dad, who, like, my mom and my brothers, like, they're big Survivor fans like me. But it was just me and my dad watching that night, and he's like a very casual fan. And after he saw all that, he was like we watched that whole episode, and he was like, holy fuck, like this guy's a nut. Like he knows exactly what he's doing. And I'm like, yeah, like
Yes, he does.
He's the greatest.
Yeah.
He really is. He's probably. Does everyone agree that Tony's probably the best Survivor player there is?
There's no problem.
It's not close.
I don't think
hands down.
It's not close either.
No, I think and like he's the most entertaining Survivor player ever too, which also helps.
Yeah,
And like you would think that Sandra would be in that discussion, but I don't think I'm not
she's
impressed by
not.
either of her wins, and I don't think it's even close to Tony's. Like,
No.
Oh, so Tony Kagayan win is like a top 5 win, and I think his Winners at War win is
Number one.
the best win, just because of who he's playing against and like how big of a threat level he had.
I have both his wins as top 3 for me,
Yeah, so
which
so
is
do I,
insane.
but
Which is
yeah.
insane that there's been 42 winners and his 2 wins are both top 3. Like that's.
I mean,
I want to talk to every single Survivor fan right before Winners at War and actually see how many of them thought Tony was going to win.
Oh,
I thought
oh,
zero
it's-
chance.
Michael,
I-
So my winner pick for that season was Jeremy, and I made like a whole like cast like prep thing for everything, and I was like, "There's no way Tony's gonna make merge."
Yeah, I would have said someone like more laid back, not.
I thought Kim had a really good
Michelle
chance.
and
had
Jeremy were like my picks. Yeah,
I like Jeremy and Kim going into
Yeah.
that season.
My winner pick.
Hmm. And then
and I know he got so screwed, but I think Yule.
Oh,
If Yule had made the merge,
That killed me seeing Yule go right
so
for merge.
same with me because I fucking love Yule.
look, the
I
only
think-
the only downside besides Edge of Extinction and Winners at War is that they didn't have a balanced cast.
yeah.
They
Yeah,
didn't have
yeah.
enough old
So, like,
schoolers to new
it really
schoolers.
fucked the like old schoolers, but I mean,
They should have had 10 and 10.
Well,
I don't
one of
think
these
it's
idiots
that
like Ben and
difficult.
Nick back.
I guess they
Well-
didn't. They probably didn't even think about that being a thing, though.
Yeah, it should have
yeah,
been.
but I
thought
think
about,
they were
though.
gonna have Hatch and Tina. Possibly, but,
Hatch
like,
got taken
something
out because
happened
of the
with
dance
Richard
stuff.
where they couldn't have
Why
him.
did Tina get taken out?
Yeah, they should have had both of them.
I think Tina had. Didn't Tina have something like family related?
No, she
No, they
said
caught
she
her.
wanted to go. She had interviews with Rob and saying that she got called and she said she was willing to go, and then they just didn't cast her.
Damn. I mean, to be fair, like she's been on there already 3 times. Like,
She was your first female winner. How do you
Yeah.
not bring her back?
She's her first female winner. That's huge. And then I don't know why Vecepia
don't
didn't even get a call.
people who watched that season live don't remember Tina that season. They remember Colby that season.
Well, I'm glad Vecepia didn't get a call because I wouldn't even have realized she was playing if she was on there because she's so good.
I mean,
Frank,
I
you-
think Vesepia is underrated though, kinda.
I mean, if by underrated you mean she's the
Invisible.
worst winner, then sure.
Whoa!
No,
whoa,
watch Marquesas again. I'm telling you.
I haven't
He's-
seen Mark Cases in a minute.
we
dude,
just
it's-
watched it.
Is that the
Good
season
watch.
she was on? Because it's blurry to remember she even played.
No, me, Amanda, and Frank all watched it. Like,
a couple months ago.
yeah, and
Go back
we
and
all
watch
liked
that
it.
final 2 and see who it is. It's absolute poop.
Dude, Neela was awful. Neela
Yeah,
was
they
wish-
were both terrible.
I wish Kathy had
They were
won that
terrible.
season.
be there.
But to be fair, like who? If you're Vecepia, wouldn't you take Neela?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
So like,
You could still not like her as a winner, but say she made the right. No, Nalia won that final immunity challenge. not
yeah,
Vecepia.
but she played it up. Kathy dropped, and she's like, "Look, I'll drop right now if you take me."
Yeah.
And she's like, "I will," and then she dropped. Gave it
I
to
mean-
her.
Are you really gonna
I
give someone
love
credit
that.
for making the obvious move?
Yeah, like, oh, wow, she didn't take the person that was obviously going to get every single vote. Wow, I'm so impressed.
Has that? Okay, Woo. I'm calling Woo right now.
Okay, that doesn't make it impressive.
We
just
cleared
because
up an
some other
hour ago.
idiot didn't do
It's
it.
happened before though.
Yeah, but
No,
that doesn't make it impressive.
I agree. It doesn't make it impressive, but if you look into Vesepia's game, actually, she played like a genius, like middle game, like
Okay, all right. How about this? How good was Nayla?
She's-
awful.
It's awful. Everyone agrees she was awful.
Yeah.
So the vote was 4-3.
Well, I'll agree
Old
with
school
that.
Old
but I think-
Survivor though.
Oh wait,
But
they were
look at
bitter at
just
Vecepia.
defense
No,
of
they weren't.
Vesepia's
Vecepia
game.
didn't even
Wow.
do anything. So
Wasn't
there was
that
no
bad.
bitterness, and it was a
Look,
4-3 vote over awful.
voted for Survivor because they liked them, not because they played the good game.
Yeah.
Neela was a sweet girl because she was innocent and boring. Like,
Wait, hold on. You're saying Survivor's a popularity contest? Like we didn't know that already.
Yeah.
I mean, the first 4 seasons it was 4-3, right?
No, wasn't Ethan 5-2?
5-2,
Yeah.
okay, but it was 4-3. The first 3 out of the 4 first.
4 out of the first 5.
Yeah, it was very close.
Talk about a mediocre winner.
Yeah, then season 6 was a fucking shit winner too.
Yeah, I fucking hate Jenna. Jenna's my
Honestly, I forgot to mention her. She's bottom 5 winner.
She's so
easily.
bad we don't even remember her.
She's awful. I hate her. Like, she was next to Matt. Like, the fact that Rob C didn't win that season, like, if he won, Survivor would be so much more popular
So much
than
better.
it even is right now, because we would have had such a great winner in like the first 6 seasons, but like no.
Fans should just get to overrule things that happen in Survivor.
Know that?
I know. I'm just saying.
Do you know what you call that? You call that Big Brother.
Like,
Yeah, but
wait,
Rob-
you're
I
making
mean,
a
Rob-
Jenna? No. We want Rob C to be the winner of this season.
Yeah,
actually.
No, but I'm
Rewind.
saying Rob
Rewind.
C left
Take
his
it back.
a legacy. But Jenna literally, she wanted to quit. She was going to quit the game.
She was.
Yeah.
Introduce
Like
a new
multiple
twist when our
times.
person doesn't win that immunity challenge. We redo the challenge and take
Redo the
it.
challenge, like production interference.
Give them an hourglass. Break it.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
That's perfect hourglass twist right there.
Yeah. Oh, Rob, you didn't win that
That's
challenge. Here,
exactly.
hourglass. Change it up. You're
Just
now the
change it
winner.
up. You're safe. You're safe. Now the other 2 are vulnerable. Who you taking?
I tell you what, Pearl
And
Island
he'll be like, "No, I'm good. I don't want to smash the
drew
hourglass."
me in. Out of 1 through 7, 7 was the one that drew me in after Borneo.
I
love
think
bad
6
winners
is
and bad
great. I think
finals.
6 is really good. Besides
6 was
the women.
great. I just
6 is
It wasn't
six
what you
is
wanted.
amazing. 7's amazing too.
7's a
8, I know Vree agrees with me. I'm an all-star sucker. I like all-stars, so
All Stars is awesome.
yes, I agree with you.
Debatable.
Vree would hate where I have All Stars in my ranking.
Oh, he does me too.
Great
I
season.
fucking love All-Stars. No matter
Got
what the
everything you want.
ending, the nostalgia for me is amazing because that, like, yeah,
First returning season.
fuck yeah, and
And it's the
Boston
one of the
Rob
most bitter
dominated.
season. Like that's not good for returning players to be the biggest bitter bitches
The
in the
bitter
world.
well, they were all assholes.
Okay, so
but
you
I
guys
feel
have
like
so you guys have Borneo as your least favorite season, then, right?
No.
No.
Oh, okay. Wait a second.
They
So you
love
don't like
Borneo.
I have
All
Borneo.
Stars.
But
I
the
have
thing is,
Borneo
they're
low.
returning players. They should
You don't like
respect
All
the
Stars
game
because of the
more.
bitterness, but you like Borneo, even though we had alphabet system 1 through 10, all this silly nonsense. What?
Borneo's so much fun.
Borneo's got great gameplay in it.
Borneo is
If by
Okay.
great
By 2
gameplay,
people,
it's absolute
but-
trash gameplay. then
Borneo is mid,
Like,
but I
Borneo's
appreciate that
terrible.
it's the first season. But it's mid.
Australian Outback, that's terrible. It's the bottom 5.
And-
So I'll say Borneo is
Oh.
better than Australian Outback. Africa and Borneo are around the same. Australian Outback's a little worse.
Outback
Once
was
season
good.
4 Marquesas is a lot better. Thailand is the worst season.
Look, you'd have
And
to pay me
then-
to watch Australian Outback again. I'll
I
tell you that
liked
right now.
Outback simply because it had the first Survivor player that was actually cool.
Colby.
Yes.
Colby
Well,
was
the
my
guy was
guy.
cool when you
You don't-
rewatch it.
like watching.
I think
Did you watch Australia?
Australia had more better moments than Borneo. It just
Aus-
dragged.
Australian Outback's iconic. It's just boring, like on a rewatch, kind of. Ask Frank. Yeah, it is.
It's so bo- It's literally nothing happens for.
Yeah, it is boring on a
For, you
rewatch.
literally, we start the episode. Oh, I'm hungry. It's hot. The weather's terrible. We do the
And I
challenge. We
get
get back
that,
from the
but
challenge.
Survivor or
I'm
something.
hungry. It's hot. Man, this weather is just killing me. We go to tribal. We have no idea who's going home.
Colby
so
was
and so
must-see
left.
TV. Colby was must-see TV.
Look who
Borneo
he was
had no, like-
competing against. After that he did nothing. He was competing against nobody, and they were doing stupid challenges. Go back and watch it.
I mean, don't you give them credit for knowing that he has all these scrubs next to him and he wants to get rid of the people who can beat him?
Yeah,
okay. I give him
good
that, but
strategy.
like he was playing like tic-tac-toe games. Okay,
I utilize it all the time in Survivor games. It's a great strategy. Be playing with people you can beat in challenges. It's called being smart.
Oh, so you'd line with me. So I don't
Can't hate on
know.
him for that.
Australian Outback is so bad. I just can't. I'll like if it's up to me, I'm never watching ever again. Like ever.
I mean, if we're picking seasons to never watch again, I'm picking Redemption Island. Fuck that.
Oh, I hate that season. I almost gave up watching that season. Like
I
during
mean, I like
That's
it because
literally-
I'm a big Boston Rob stan.
so bad.
If you love Boston Rob and love watching dominant, predictable gameplay, you'd
I
like
love
just
Boston
it's
Rob.
that
What
boring.
got me to stop watching Survivor for a little bit was South Pacific and One World.
I love South Pacific.
Why?
That's why, yeah.
Listen, during
We're
my
watching the
watch,
Colt
I-
on the TV. We're watching the Colt. That's what we're watching.
I love.
I mean, I like South Pacific because, again, I'm a big Aussie stan, so anything with Aussie
know.
I like South Pacific more
is good in my book.
I
Dude,
like South
nah.
And
Pacific.
that like
I like
dead zone of those 4 seasons, South Pacific was the best. But
I'm telling you right now, I think Vreeland really likes the Edge of Extinction. Like he likes these challenge beasts that just come in and win challenges.
No, I don't like it. I do like RI because you have to win a bunch of challenges. Like Edge of Extinction is so dumb to me because it's like, oh, you can be first boot, and then you just chill, and wait until the challenge, and then you're back in the game. Whereas like in RI, if you're first boot, all right, well, go win 7 challenges in a row.
Yeah, that's much more
challenge more
respectable.
favorite people get voted out later.
Yeah.
Because like here, if you're the
As it
last,
should be.
all right, here,
Right.
win this challenge, you're back in the game.
Right. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. No, I
I'm
don't
not
think
a fan
South
of either
Pacific's
way.
very good. I don't think. Right. Look, Redemption Island. I like Philip, so I can tolerate more. I think he's hilarious.
hate Philip.
What about One World though?
Oh,
No,
Worst
never
season.
watched
no.
this again.
Okay.
Worst season.
I like. I
This
don't
is bad
like
season.
World, but it's not a bottom 5 season for me.
Oh,
It's the
what?
One World is
Oh.
trash.
It's the
honestly.
only
It's not a bottom
season.
5.
It might be the
only
worst.
season where I almost turned it off and gave up. After like 3 or 4 episodes, I was like, wow, I cannot watch this.
And
This is so
I
bad.
Entertainment.
absolutely adore. I love Kim, but like One World, it
It
just
had
does
Colton.
not. Besides
Colton.
Kim,
It had Colton. That's all you got.
I
Like,
like
it
about
had
Colton.
Colton.
And the thing
Awful.
is, we didn't even get to see him get like blindsided or something. Like would have been satisfying. He just quit. Like
Yeah.
so, we didn't even get to see him get voted out to see like the satisfaction of like, yeah, that fucking prick got what he deserved.
But honestly, if he stayed any longer, I was turning that season off.
Moment.
Yeah, I probably would have stopped watching if
I
he
just wanted
stayed
him to get
any longer.
blindsided. You know how awesome that would have been for him to get blindsided, him crying off the stage.
He was the worst.
Oh, it would have
One of
been
my
great,
favorite-
but it also felt good for him to quit and then come back and then
Quit again.
just be
I was
like,
about to say, one of my all-time favorite Survivor moments is Probst just roasting Colton in that
Yeah.
second.
Let's be fair here. If
I just don't. I want to know what Genius thought was a really good idea to bring him back.
that's what I want to know. If they were so
yeah, what the like? Why?
Literally, I don't know anyone that likes Colton, and they were like, let's bring him
No.
back. You know, he's the least popular person we've ever had play the game,
they wanted him for TV. They expected it to be good TV.
but no one likes him on their TV.
And he cried and quit again.
Yeah, like, oh my gosh.
And this time he didn't even have like a injury. He just quit because
Yeah.
people didn't want to work with him.
No one was buying his shit on that tribe, and he's like, I don't want to be here anymore.
He was a brat. Like,
No, he-
you
It's
guys won't
also
do what I
the
want.
first time he faked an appendix injury, apparently, and that's why he left.
Appendicitis, yeah.
So, yeah.
Yep. It seemed like you had Colton going, you had the men's tribe forcing themselves to go to
Excuse me.
tribal, which was hilarious. I thought I had a decent family visit. I like Kim as a winner. I wanted her to like her little posse to win. So
Okay,
it was
my thing is, though,
a season for me. I got everything.
I
I
want to know what morons in a game of Survivor would have tribal immunity and say, nah, we're good. We don't want it. Without any temptation, without anything else. Just saying, like, no, we're good. We want to go to vote somebody out.
Still funny to watch. It was still good to watch.
my
It's
only
so
thing
stupid.
is, I don't get how all of you and everyone else can be so high on Kim as a winner, but so low on Boston Rob as a winner. When they
I'm not low on Boston Rob at all. I loved he played a dominant game from start to finish. I just don't like watching boring, predictable gameplay.
Pause.
And that
Pause.
Yo,
How many? How,
Free
how many? How,
pause,
how many
too.
times was that? How many times was that before
I am not
Boston
low
Red
on
won?
Boston Rob as a winner.
Okay, I feel like their wins are pretty much the exact same. So
They are
How many times did Rob play
saying
though?
The seasons are both really bad. I just think like Kim did it against new players, and Rob did it against new
they
players
both
when
did it
he
against
played
new
3
players.
times.
They
So
both
it
did
made it a
against new
little
players,
bit
so
easier.
You can say that. You can say that, but you can also say like, oh, these people had Boston Rob on their mind at the start of the game that Kim did
Oh,
not. do it.
absolutely, yeah.
Well, I'm just saying they casted that season so Rob or Russell would win.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what they did. They wanted one of those two to win, and they got what they wanted.
And the cast was aware of that, and it still happened. That's impressive.
Only half the cast is aware of that. The people who were with Boston Rob had they're like, oh no, he's my guy.
That's because he's so good.
I don't know. I guess.
Idol in the volcano. What kind
No,
of
a
hockey
clue.
is that? Throw your idol in the fucking volcano.
No. It was the clue to the
It's a
idol
clue.
because you had the idol.
Like what
Yeah.
the fuck?
Yeah.
That's
No.
me. I'm doing that. I'm here for that. What do you mean?
Didn't really get.
I literally did that in Broski All Stars.
I would do the same thing too. I mean, that's a genius move. The thing I take away from Boston Rob is that I think he was just playing against such a bad cast, and like Kim
So
was
was Kim.
great, but
Yeah,
she was playing it the
that
first
cast was
time.
terrible on One World. It was the worst cast. So bad.
There's at least a few people.
They
that are
both
better
were
than Redemption
awful.
Island.
Like Redemption Island was awful too.
And
though.
it could not have been more obvious that Kim was going to win for like since Final 15 or something.
Oh,
It was obvious she was going to win.
absolutely, yeah.
it was her. I mean,
I love
especially
Kim.
when Troy's End went home, they're like,
I love
this
Troy.
is-
You knew she was winning before merge. Come on.
Yeah, it was so obvious she was winning the whole time. So like, I don't get how people can love her win and be like, "Oh, Boston's Rob win." It's just,
The only reason I give her the slight edge is because she was a first-time player. That's the only difference to me in their games.
and I feel the opposite. I feel like it's harder in a way.
I don't know.
That's me.
I
Who
don't-
comes
I-
into these org games as Vreeland. Oh, we got Vreeland. Oh my god.
Hey, I feel the same pain. Like, I get it. I played Domination Island, and then somebody was talking about how I was this old school player. I couldn't be trusted.
Yeah,
I
so
get it.
he had to go into that game like that. That's not fun. Oh, that's
It's not.
Boston Rob. Oh my god. Oh my god.
But to be fair, I don't. How many of that cast actually watched the show?
None. Maybe one or
It
two
can't be
people.
none. It's impossible for it to be none.
Okay, come on. You can probably count on one hand how many people actually watched the show.
Well,
on that
considering there's
cast.
8 of the people in that tribe, that's actually not that impressive.
So,
I think maybe 2 or 3 people had watched the show before then.
that's why I feel the way I feel. It's just only a few
Y'all-
people knew who
y'all
he
are just
was.
Boston Rob haters. It's fine. It's cool to say that.
I don't
just
hate-
say that.
I told you my issues with the season, not him.
Look, Boston Rob is not in my bottom tier winner list. I'm not saying
No.
that, but his season is. That season is.
He's just so outwardly cocky and arrogant, and like
I don't mind that at all.
see that.
Yeah, I mean,
Neither do I.
I can tell Amanda's someone that's not voting me on the jury because they don't like when I'm like that. So,
No. I
boom, Amanda's voting for some other person because she's bitter. Oh my god, come on, Amanda.
Sure. Michael, am I a better juror? Come
He
on.
said
I mean-
that yesterday. He called you names.
But I didn't vote for. It's not that I didn't vote for Kat because I didn't like her because she pissed me off. That's not. I voted for Aaron because I thought Aaron had a good game. I didn't know Kat.
Michael just laughed.
Is that bitter? No, I'm seriously asking. Is that bitter for me to vote that way because I didn't? Know
You won't like my real answer, so I won't say it.
I'm just plead the fifth here.
Hold on. I'm gonna end this recording now.
Yes, please.